America, America, God shed his light on.
No, grace,
grace
on
thee,
and crowned
us
us good with
brotherhood
brotherhood from sea to shining seas. Yeah, that was right.
All right.
I got most of the words.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. Great day to be an American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A great thing about being an American is you can wear whatever you want.
Yeah.
And if you're on YouTube,
you can do that in like a lot of other ton of other countries too, but
well,
that's
but you
why
can't look this good though.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't pull this off in Norway.
Yeah.
I mean, I could, but
and I mean, we get red, white, and blue, which are the coolest colors ever.
I mean, so is Norway.
Okay. Anyways, my name's Narwhal. How's it going, everybody?
My name's Kyle.
My name is Matt.
Matt has been in one of my personal channel YouTube videos where I interrogated him about his music because he's a rapper and producer. Quick question.
Yeah.
Do you get weird, like if someone asks you like what you do and you're like, oh, I make music. And then if they ask you like what type of music, do you get weird saying like I'm a rapper because there's always that stereotype of like, oh, here we go again. Another kid who claims he can rap.
All the time. It's really weird. I don't normally say I'm a rapper. I usually say music producer first. And then they'll be like, what genre? And I'll be like, hip hop. But I also do other stuff too. But yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, if you guys are listening to this on Thursday on the beautiful 4th of July,
At 9 p.m. Pacific, right?
9 p.m.
Yeah.
How would you describe this? This song that's coming out.
I'd say it's like kind of the first of like
the next chapter.
The next chapter of my music, yeah, because I'm gonna be at least dropping some sort of music content every week from here on out, and like that's kind of the goal is to just drop something, whether it's like a short little like freestyle video, but just kind of getting back into it. I've spent the last few months like trying to, I don't know, make new stuff, but yeah.
Yeah. Was it hard to try and, I don't know, because obviously whenever anybody starts anything, any sort of hobby, they're not going to be as good at the beginning as they are like years down the road. And I mean, some people have a better starting point. They're just naturally really good at something, or they're like, or the opposite, they're not good at all. Is it hard? Like, because I'm sure you're way better now at producing, at like rapping, at everything than when you started. Is it hard to try and like get people to take you seriously now?
Oh yeah,
because now like you're
it's not easy to take you seriously right now.
I'm laughing.
I was
right
about
now.
to say like when like last sentence when Matt was talking, I looked at Kyle and I just started like grinning. If you guys are on an audio streaming platform, this episode you really got to check out the video version on YouTube because we are ridiculous.
Yeah,
swag
though,
looking pretty good.
But is it like, I don't know, it must be weird trying to get people to now take you seriously like a couple years after you've got into it, got a lot better, learned how to do it, and like you're objectively really, really good now. Like Kyle and I talk about like, even when you're not here, we're like, dude, like Matt is literally insane. And it's like, you're very good. And I have no doubt that in a couple years from now, you'll have like an actual like legitimate fan base.
And I just want to say, I showed my sister the song that you're dropping on Thursday, and she said, wow, this is like the anthem to like people just graduating high school.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of about like not sure what you want to do. And it's just like relatable.
Exactly. Yeah, that's definitely what I was going for when I was writing that. And but to answer your question, like it's really difficult, like because I think I started putting out music like my sophomore year of high school, and I was just like a quiet kid at school, and so when people started checking out my music, it was pretty bad. And like so that was they would listen to it, they probably heard 2 songs, and then some of those people haven't heard my music since.
Kind of give up on you.
Yeah, they kind of gave up, and they still see that I'm like posting stuff, but they'll never actually go check it out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm glad we've been doing like music videos, because then if I like post those on Instagram, it'll kind of be like,
it's like proof to these people, like look at how much better this is than when it was when I started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And shout out to John in the music video.
Oh yeah, John's killing it.
Looks really good.
Yeah, the day, literally, like I said, this episode of the podcast goes up on Thursday on the 4th of July, and the song is dropping. The first of many more songs is dropping at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Pacific time, so midnight Eastern time.
Yeah.
And there's a video to go along with it. It's going to be really sick. It's on every streaming platform and stuff, so check it out.
Let's go.
It feels so ridiculous.
I know, just like having a serious conversation, looking at John is hard.
And no, when I look at Matt, because he has two sets of glasses, and they're like totally out of alignment, and so like I see half his eye like below and then half above.
I don't know why, but your headphones are what make me
Yeah,
laugh
it's
the
the
most.
headphones.
Dude, these headphones are literally about to fall off of my head.
I know, I'm just watching it dangle off your right ear.
Yeah. Oh, there's Steve. I just saw him walk by. Maybe he'll pop in. Here
Maybe
in a
he'll
minute.
fix my car.
Oh yeah. Speaking of your car, you've just had some shit luck.
Yes, I have. What else is new? So on Saturday, my mom got back from a hike, and she calls me, and she's like, "Kyle, you need to come outside. Like,
Okay.
there's glass everywhere." And I'm like,
Oh, Steve, make an appearance. Come here.
"What's up, Steve?"
Come here. Come in. Yeah. We look cool, right?
Yeah, we look good.
You like us?
Yeah.
He didn't say no, so.
He just laughed and walked away.
Just walks out.
All right. So yeah, my mom calls me, and I walk outside, and I see someone had smashed my back window, and they took my golf clubs. Which it's my fault that I left my golf clubs in there. Like, I usually don't do that, but for whatever reason.
Oh
Come over
my
here. Come over here.
God.
Come over here.
Dad, no, come kneel down. Kneel, or like, you need to get in the frame so they can
about
see.
you guys, but I'm all about USA.
I wish I found that.
That is amazing.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Steve makes
Steve, I
another
didn't know we
appearance.
had. Can I see that?
You want me to cut my head off or what?
So I walk outside, see it. Okay, golf clubs got stolen.
Yeah, that's kind of your fault.
My fault. I'm mad at myself that I left my golf clubs in. Another car up the street had their back window and their side window bashed in, so that sucks for them. And then I had the dude come fix it today on Tuesday. We're recording this on Tuesday, so it was a good 4 days of not being, or 3 days without being able to drive my car. And I am driving to John's house today, and it's raining, and I'm trying to use my back windshield wiper, and the guy that fixed my window put the windshield wiper on upside down, so it starts wiping my license plate.
And that's literally the most Kyle luck thing that I've ever. Kyle over the years has become the true bad luck Brian
Yeah.
of our new generation.
Yeah.
It's like,
Nothing goes my way.
but joke's kind of on the guy that broke into your car because your golf clubs
They were trash, yeah.
probably the cheapest ones that you could buy.
Yeah, Chris told
So-
me. Wow, Chris, Maddie's brother.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He told me that it was a Skechers brand of golf. So
Yeah, it was.
Okay,
so,
I'm
you
gonna-
know. So yeah, my life sucks.
It's okay. It'll get better. Maybe.
I don't know that it will.
Uh,
Just waiting for the next thing to go wrong.
Matt, random quick question for you.
Mm-hmm.
We, me, Chris, Kyle, a lot of our friends call you Maddie.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because I've heard Chris and your brothers call you Maddie.
Yeah.
Your name's Matthew, but then your friends call you Matt or Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard your friends call you Maddie.
Yeah.
Which one? What's the order? And does Maddie bother you? You're like, God damn it, I'm not a
What
little
about-
kid anymore.
What
Don't
about
call-
Thew?
Theo. Oh, I'm fine with. I'm honestly fine with any name, but so my family calls me Maddie, and that's because I'm the youngest in my family, even with my cousins and stuff. But so everyone calls me Maddie. So then, I'm sure you guys see that my family calls me Maddie, so that's
Yeah.
what you guys call me. And then my friends they all call me Matt. But yeah.
But
I don't know.
Maddie could be confused as Mad.
See, I've said
Yeah.
that before. My
Mhm.
mom's like, "Who's
Who's
Maddie?"
Maddie? Is it the girl?
Yeah.
That's
no.
Chris's younger brother.
Yeah.
No, but it's really annoying because in class and stuff, I have a bunch of Maddies in my classes and stuff like that. So I always I answer when people say hey Maddie,
You're like,
what'd you
what?
get for this? I'm like, what? And they're like, what?
That's
that
not your
doesn't
name.
sound anything like your name. I'm like, well, yeah.
Damn.
Kyle, do you ever have any nicknames growing up?
I mean Chug, but
Chug.
Yeah, but you never had Kiki.
What can you
come
do
here,
for
Kiki.
what can you do for Kyle though?
Kai.
Kai? No.
Kylie.
I've been called Kylie by a teacher before.
I was JC growing up, and
Yeah.
I tried
feel like
to
you tried
transition.
hard.
Wait, what's
I
your
tr-
middle name?
I have two. It's John Cole Stephen Farrar. So, but for my whole family growing up, when I was little, all my extended family would call me JC because that's what my mom would call me for whatever reason.
JC.
And so I remember 4th grade at the start of the year, I was like, new year, new me. I'm JC now. I'm not John anymore. And I
You just
told,
don't seem like a JC.
but that's
don't see it.
because you guys grew up not calling me that. If from
No.
the get-go,
I know, but when you started going by JC, even in school, I was just kind of not about it.
I know
I was like, I
because
can't
you're
just
so
call you
not
that.
used to it. But I'm saying if my name was JC from the get-go, it's the norm.
I think I would have just called you John.
No, you wouldn't. No. But I told my teacher, like, hey, like I remember going in the first day of class, I'm like, I know it says John, but I really want to go by JC. So just call me that because then people will stop calling me John. And she would call me JC, and you guys just gave me so much shit. You're like, oh, hey, JC. I'm like, damn it. So eventually I just got sick of you guys making fun of me and quit going by it. I'm a fan of hyphen or initial names.
K.A. That could be me.
Ka. Anyways, random thing I wanted to mention. I was at the gym, and I saw a guy who's in the NBA now. He played at one of our rival high schools. His name is Zach Levine. He won the dunk contest. So, like, even if you didn't, grow up here, a lot of people who watch basketball know who he is.
Yeah.
And he was at the gym wearing all black with a hood on, big headphones over the top. And so he clearly didn't want to be bothered, but it was, the 6'4" guy. He definitely, stood out. And someone came up to me and was like, hey, you played basketball, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, is that Zach Levine? And I looked him up, and I was like, that's definitely him. But I wanted to know, is there an appropriate way to address a famous person, if they're working out without being a dick? What's the protocol with famous people in public?
I think you just don't. If they're working out, I think you just don't talk to them.
Yeah, no, I didn't. But I feel like there's got to be some appropriate way to go about it.
Maybe if they go for a water break, I don't know. Just obviously don't go up to them if they're actually working out.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's also why does there have to be a stigma that you have to go up and talk to this person? Because if you're that person,
what do you mean a stigma that you have to? There's
I
not a
know.
stigma. There's the opposite. I didn't
I'm
go
saying,
talk to him.
But why? In your right, why would you do it?
I mean, people talk to strangers at the gym.
I know, but okay, but I'm saying if you're just wanting to go approach this guy,
just say, hey man, I'm a fan. Good work, keep it up. I feel like people can appreciate that if you're not annoying about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I
just feel like I don't know. I feel like I would just leave people alone. I don't know.
You don't think if you saw Kyle Seager out in public, you wouldn't say, hey man, big fan, keep it up? You would just.
If he's working out, I wouldn't.
Yeah. But that's what I'm asking. maybe, what if he's leaving the gym?
Right. Yeah, leaving the. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, mid-workout, no, don't talk to him.
I know, and we're on the same page
right,
there.
Glad we're on the.
Go America!
Glad we're on the same page.
Okay. So not when they're working out. Let's say they go to take a water break. They go sit down on the bench, take their headphones off, drinking some water, looking at their phone. Is that an appropriate time to just quick little, not ask for a picture, not asking for an autograph? Nah, headphones are off.
Okay. I think that's fine.
On his phone, though.
See, but if it's any sort of other person that's not famous, that's a total normal time to go say hi.
Yeah, but also they don't get I would feel like it's more annoying for a famous person to get walked up to because people probably do that to them all the time.
Yeah.
But
I feel like if you don't ask for a picture, it's not as weird.
Yeah.
Because if you're just hey.
I don't think I would ever ask for a picture with a famous. I'd rather I don't know. I feel like a lot of times people want pictures with famous people just so they can post it on social media and get a bunch of likes.
For clout.
Yeah. They don't even care about the actual pic.
Clout.
I don't know. If I did ever ask for a picture with a famous person, it'd have to be one of my top three.
Who?
Kevin Garnett, Dennis Rodman,
Will Smith,
and Will Smith maybe.
Ooh.
I'd probably ask for a picture if it's an appropriate time, but I honestly don't even think I'd post it because I feel like it takes away from it almost.
Would.
I don't know.
Yes, you would.
I definitely don't think I'd ever ask for someone's autograph because to me it's what's the.
Yeah, I've done that. I have a lot of autographed baseballs. I had a phase.
I feel like there's something special about meeting someone and not getting a picture, not getting an autograph, just knowing in your heart, I met them.
Yeah, there was Bill Murray walked up to some dude at a restaurant and took a fry from him, and then the guy looked up, and then Bill Murray's like, "You'll never, or no one will ever believe you."
Oh yeah, I heard about that story.
Bill Murray just sounds like a cool guy.
That'd be such a cool experience, dude.
Yeah.
See, but now a lot of people believe that did happen.
Well, yeah, but
Bill Murray said they wouldn't believe him, but now millions of people heard that story.
I believe it.
I believe it.
I don't know. When you're famous, Maddie, what is it gonna be annoying for people to approach you?
Dude, at first, honestly,
when.
When you're
if this happens, at first, I feel like it'd be really cool, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't really like talking to people in general. So,
yeah. Are you? Be honest, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. does part of you want to make it big in music because of like the possibility of like getting this recognition from strangers you've never met, or are you solely in it for like the art and the love of music, or is part of you like it'd be pretty cool to have like 1 million followers?
Well, yeah, like
And money.
obviously that'd be super cool. Like that's not the main reason, but like people always say like, oh, you don't do it for like the money and stuff. But like I'll be honest, like I'm not doing it to be rich, but it's like if I could make it my living, that's the dream, is to like not have to work. So at that point I'm doing it for the money, but like
I mean, but there's a lot of money in the music industry, so it makes sense to like I never really understood that expression, like, oh, like I don't do it for the money, or like don't go for it for the money. But it's like if there's a lot of money in this industry,
it's like same with athletes too. It's like, why do you think they're like destroying their bodies in the UFC?
Yeah.
I
think that I mean, there are crazy people that just like to fight people, but like, I think they're trying to get money.
Yeah, and it's just that happens to be something that they're really good at, so you might as well capitalize on it.
Exactly.
I saw it. Speaking of, Kyle is really into sports and has been telling me about all these like different free agencies, these trades going on, and these huge contracts that are happening. And I saw it, like I've seen stuff on social media about football players kind of joking and like making fun, or just like playing like playful fun about how like, oh, they get paid so much more, or like these insane contracts. And then I saw a tweet from Fred VanVleet today, which I don't know if you saw it, but he's like a pretty good guard in the NBA, and he tweeted like, I don't get why everybody has to get so mad with these people, with these young guys making millions of dollars. Like, why? There's literally no reason to hate. Just be happy and glad that young people can make millions of dollars. Like if some, and he said something along the lines of like, your worth is whatever someone is willing to pay you. So if they're willing to pay you this much, why would anybody not take that?
Yeah.
And they're like, they deserve to get paid that much because they generate so much money for the owners, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's crazy that the basketball contracts are so substantially much more than
baseball,
football.
And then
why is the baseball so much more?
I don't know why baseball is more, but I was going to say the NBA could be more because there's so many less people in the league, because teams are like 12 people.
And way more games than football. Football literally has like
I mean the NFL is kind of corrupt, but like the players in the NBA and the MLB get paid more because they can get more guaranteed money because they're less likely to get hurt.
But why is baseball so much more than basketball?
Because it's not physical, really.
Oh, I was gonna say because they have so many games.
Is that the only thing though, or does baseball just generate way more money?
Well, you can have a longer MLB career. Like there's guys that'll play like 20 years.
Yeah,
like it's not common, but
that's crazy. If you think the
like
fact that someone can play as longer than Matt's been alive in a league.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, Jamie Moyer was like 50 and still pitching.
Yeah, and when was he in he probably was in the majors by the time he was like 20, 23, 24.
Like 25 years.
That's absolutely crazy. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always am kind of mind blown when these people that have millions of dollars that like just keep signing new contracts that are like 43 years old. I'm like, dude, like that's when you realize that someone truly is in it because they like it and they don't like need the money anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It sounds like Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Just keeps coming back. Should I try to find that article?
Oh, yeah. Anyways, moving on. One thing that we were just like doing some research trying to find interesting things to talk about, and Kyle stumbled upon this one really crazy article, a really fun article.
Thethings.com.
Okay.
So obviously this is probably real.
No clue how reliable this is.
And it's just like some of the weirdest things ever. And the first thing that pops up is this teen artist removes his nipples and belly button and sells them as art. And there's a picture of this guy and he has no nipples and no belly button.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
How come people can just do crazy ass shit and claim that it's art? Like I saw there was people that would like pee and sell their urine on eBay. Or no, tears. It was tears.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's gonna buy that?
Honestly though, like if I was ever famous and strapped for cash, I wouldn't feel ashamed to do that. Like if someone's willing to buy this weird stuff from you,
I mean,
like Matt,
you wouldn't feel any shame.
Well,
I don't know, Matt. Let's say you got big in music, and then like maybe you had a scandal or something. Something went down, and your career was kind of
bad investment.
But yeah, maybe you had a bad investment.
Invested in the podcast.
Yeah,
it didn't work.
And then you had a diehard fan who didn't ditch you, and he's like, "Listen, man, I know you had some shit go down in your career, but I really love you. I want a bag full of your toenail clippings. I'll give you $20,000 for a bag full of toenail clippings.
Heck
Do you
yeah.
do it?
Yeah, I'd do it.
Hell yeah.
Honestly,
Exactly,
that's
dude.
a lot of money.
If anyone wants my toenails, like, don't hesitate to ask.
There's people that are into weird shit.
Well, there's this app that like celebrities can do where they're like, you pay $100 and then you can have them say whatever you want. So like,
I've seen that.
yeah, like I know like Snoop Dogg was on
that
it and like
Cameo,
Shaq was
or
on it.
is
Yeah,
that different?
Cameo. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
But I remember, so Cam paid, like he signed up for it and then got a bunch of models to basically roast my brother and then like sent them all to him like for no reason. But
That's
yeah,
so awesome. Wait, like famous models or just like kind of random models?
I think. Well, I mean, famous, but like I didn't know
Just
who they
hot
were.
girls.
Yeah.
There was a town in Belgium that had an egg scare. So they took all the eggs they had and made a huge omelet for the whole town.
Wait, what?
Wait, what do you mean an egg scare?
I'll read about it.
Like they were out of eggs?
Why would they, if they were out of eggs,
Wait,
why
why
would
don't-
they take all the eggs and use them at once? Wouldn't they?
Yeah, wouldn't you want to like
Like
spread it
s-
out?
Yeah.
Wait, this doesn't even make sense. Fraternity? It's talking about fraternities? For a few Belgians, eggs are the number one reason they decided to join a fraternity.
Is this talking about like college?
I don't know. Okay, so there's a worldwide fraternity of the omelet in which members pay tribute to the almighty egg. Despite a recent egg scare in Belgium, millions of eggs were taken off the shelves. Every summer for the last 22 years, members of the World Fraternity of Knights of the Giant Omelette gather in Belgium with a single goal in mind: to make a giant omelet.
Bro, that sounds interesting to me.
Wait. So it's a group. So is the fraternity not related to college? It's just
I
like
mean,
a
I'm-
community. It's just like
I
a club.
Don't think so. It's just a frat of like, it's like a brotherhood basically.
Okay.
It's not like a
and
frat.
they come together just to kind of break like a
They make
world
like
record.
a
type of
10,000
thing.
egg omelet once a year.
That's pretty epic. That's pretty
Yeah.
gnarly.
It's also really weird.
It's a waste of chicken.
Yeah, why are people like going out of their way to just like be a part of the like brotherhood? And why does it have such a dorky name? Fraternity of Knights of the Giant Omelet.
Of Knights.
Yeah, how come you had to
The
throw in
Knights.
knights in there?
It's like they're soldiers. They're trying to find these eggs.
Isn't it crazy that a egg is one food and a chicken is another food, but they're the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a poop was a food. I mean, I guess eggs are not poop.
They're not
Wait.
poop, bro.
Like,
That was a bad example.
wait, you think they don't poop them out of their poop hole?
Wait, what?
Correct.
What do they?
Didn't
Wait,
we looked this? Remember?
what do they come out of? I don't
Not
know.
the poop hole.
We did this. We did this.
We
Remember?
looked this up
There's
early.
a vent. It's called a vent.
You laid
Oh,
They let out of their vents.
an egg. So if they're like, wait, chickens are the females, right? And roosters are the males.
I think they're.
Oh wait, or is there?
Wait,
or is
I think
there
a
male
hen-
and female
I
chickens?
think they're both chickens.
Okay,
Oh.
chickens can
Hen.
be male or female,
Hen
and then
is
there's
a
hen
female.
and rooster.
Yeah.
But are those still?
Oh,
Those are
rooster's a
separate
dude.
animals.
No, they're genders.
Oh, so they're all chickens, and then under the chicken kingdom,
think
there's
so,
wrens
yeah.
and who's? Oh wait,
How
wrens
many-
and roosters?
Ren.
No,
Ren.
Hen is a female chicken.
Oh.
Rooster
Is
is
a
a
male
male chicken.
But they're all called chicken.
yeah.
They're
Oh.
all chickens.
So which do they all lay eggs?
No, hens lay
No.
eggs. Roosters, they just yell.
They impregnate them.
They just go. "Arr, arr, arr." That's the
Yeah.
rooster.
Okay.
The
Okay.
hens just go.
But then when we murder them and eat them, we eat
Wait.
both.
So how many
That I don't know.
like holes do
So-
the chicken
so-
have?
On a previous podcast, we did this thing where we like, one of us researches something and he teaches the other person basically.
Yeah.
And I don't remember which one. I think you did it, or maybe I did it.
No, you did it,
I
and
was
you were
like, how do
explaining
chickens
like.
lay eggs, and there's a different hole. It's called a vent.
Oh,
So they lay
okay.
it through their vent.
Wow.
So eggs are coming out of the vent.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've never
Kind-
seen chicken poop before.
I don't either, but I know they do poop.
They definitely do. They have to.
They have to, right?
Yeah.
Everybody poops. We learned this in our book growing up.
Yeah.
Um,
Do worms?
Yeah. They
Do
wait,
ants?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but like,
I'm
tiny.
sure there's some exception. I'm sure there are animals that don't poop, but I don't
Well,
know.
what do they do? What do like
dude,
snakes
imagine
do?
a whale poop.
What do
Oh
snakes
my-
do?
Yeah. Do snakes poop?
Yeah, talk about pollution. Someone get mad at the whales.
Yeah, dude,
They're
whales
shitting
are dropping
shit
like, probably
everywhere.
the size of this table just in the ocean.
Yeah. It can't be good
I
for
saw
other
one of the
fish.
grossest things the other day
Oh, hit
on
me.
TV. I was watching some like Animal Planet shit, and it was all these fish like mating, and all the fish are just like just jizzing everywhere.
Wait, how do they just like swim up against each other?
So also like the like female fish lay their eggs in this like grassy area. It's like in the shallows, and then all the dudes come by and like flop around, and like all this like just white stuff comes pouring
just
out.
onto the eggs.
Yeah, it just spreads around the eggs.
yeah.
And like literally it zoomed out overhead. The entire bay is white.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
absolutely disgusting.
Fishy jizz?
The
Lot of
fishy
You
fishy
wonder
jizz.
why the ocean is salty.
Oh. Is that like a joke, or that's actually a real
I don't
possibility?
know. Could be.
if you think about it.
Yeah.
I
Wait.
don't know.
I don't know about that one.
But do whales poop?
Yes, Kyle. I'm sure whales poop. You want to look it up?
Yeah. Oh my god. Just threw my phone.
Just look up. Don't look up. Do they? Just look up whale poop.
Yeah.
See what comes up.
Whale poop.
Kind of want to see like an image. Of
Oh, whale poop name too. That's interesting. Why whale poop is so expensive? $7,200.
expensive.
It looks like a brick.
People buying whale poop nowadays.
Oh my gosh.
It looks like a piece of like my driveway. It looks like a driveway. All right. Is whale poop worth money? They will age it like a fine wine and then test it for perfume. What?
Oh no, I've heard about that, but not with poop.
How much is worth is potentially how fresh it is.
Oh.
It's potentially $180,000. I gotta buy a whale.
Oh my! We should have when we were talking about what pet we could get. We should have got a pet whale.
That's an investment.
And then you harvest its poop.
Yeah, we need to get on the black market.
You
Just start
feed it
selling
like
poop.
tons of fiber, so its
Yeah,
poops are more
I'm sure
We
fertile.
should
There's a
look
black-
up what's the most expensive animal poop.
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay. What kind of animal would you think it comes from?
Okay, the most
Something
expensive poop.
exotic.
I mean, I would think a whale because they have the most capacity for poop. Like
Just
their
like-
poops are gonna have the most surface area, so they can be
bigger.
used.
You're going for girth.
So I'm gonna go like a sperm whale.
So you're going for like a mount.
Yeah,
So okay. We buy
I don't
you.
know. Maybe like
or like a moose.
something exotic. I feel like I don't know.
like a tiger poop.
Like a tiger, or something that's like going extinct.
leopard.
So,
Oh,
like,
snow leopard
He's
poop.
thinking of like
Ooh,
so it's like
snow leopard
quality
poop.
versus quantity. It's
Yeah,
like what are we looking
quality.
for here?
So
I think
Matt's
we're
going
looking for quantity because oh, this is not even what I was trying to find, but this is the world's most expensive coffee, but it's made from poop.
Okay.
Oh,
Ew.
It's made from coffee beans that are partially digested and then pooped out by a civet, a cat-like creature.
Oh, so it's kind of a tiger. It's like a cat.
Yeah.
So they feed it coffee
It's called
beans. It harvests.
Kopi Luwak.
it eats it.
It's $80 for a cup.
Oh my god. All
Okay,
right.
but I want to find
We
out.
should go back to that article.
Oh, scoop of the world's most expensive poop. Here you
Oh.
go. Panda poop,
Oh.
35,000. Oh, you make tea out of
Panda
panda poop.
Express.
Why are people putting so much poop in
In-
like drinks?
I didn't know this was a thing.
I don't know, dude.
Maybe that's why people get so addicted to Starbucks.
Oh, it's because pandas' digestive systems are so poor that they excrete all the vitamins.
Oh. So it's really healthy.
I saw Bear Grylls
Well-
squeeze out some elephant poop for water once.
Oh, I've seen that. That's
Disgusting.
gross.
He's like, "Oh yeah, this is a lot of water." Just it's all this brown shit.
All right, can we move on from poop?
Yeah, I guess.
One thing I wanted to mention before we move on to whatever else we're going to talk about, before we forget, we got a new review from somebody. I don't know who, anonymous person on Apple Podcasts, and I wanted Kyle to read it because I had
Okay.
a question.
This is from. It's either Fire Narrow or Fire and
I
Arrow.
would assume it's
Or
fire in arrow.
or like Fire and Arrow. Like
Yeah.
an arrow.
Yeah.
Okay, so Fire and
like
Arrow.
fire a singular arrow. Fire in arrow. Or fire and.
I think it's. I
Okay,
don't know.
whatever.
Okay, and they said they gave us 5 stars. So shout out to you, Fire and Arrow, Fire and Arrow, Fire
Okay,
and Arrow. I think it says a lot when watching a couple of dudes talking and just having a conversation makes you laugh so hard that it gets you in trouble with your mom. Amazing podcast. You should watch every episode.
Out of
Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you
So
very much.
what do you have to say about this?
Well, they said it can get you in trouble with your parents, and it brought back a floodgate of memories. Have you guys ever, got truly in trouble for something where your parents caught you doing something and you actually were in trouble in some way, whether you grounded or they took something away from you?
Stuff comes to mind, but honestly, like the last big thing I got in trouble for was like failing a class, and then my punishment was this guy became my tutor.
That's quite the punishment.
But yeah.
Yeah. My mom used to get mad at me for my handwriting. She'd be like, you can write better than that. I'm like, Mom, I don't have good handwriting.
That's one thing I've never understood.
Mm-hmm.
You can write, like, how, I don't understand how someone, like, I understand you can't have, like, pristine handwriting, but everybody can, like, take the time and, like, make letters, like, readable.
Are you saying mine's that bad?
No.
Mine's
I'm
not
just
that
saying,
bad.
no, but, like, I just don't understand when people have
Bitch.
such terrible handwriting. It's like, how can you just not look at your hand
Oh.
and move it in a better way?
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Is
there
it that
were
hard?
kids that, like, literally you could not read a single word.
There's kids that couldn't even read their own shit.
How do
Yeah.
teachers like read that though?
I
Because
don't
there's
know.
like 3 or 4 of those kids in every class.
Yeah. And you could, like, look at a kid and just be like, you have bad handwriting.
Yeah. And there's some kids that it seems at least that they try their whole high school career to like get better at it. And I'm like, dude, just move your hand in a different way. Don't like fucking have a seizure when you're writing. How is it that hard? Is it just me?
Also, why does every girl have the same handwriting?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Like, you just look at it like, that's a girl.
I don't get why
Or
is
Jordan.
that too?
Jordan has that too.
Why do girls almost always have better handwriting?
I
Don't you
know.
write like this, John? Something really weird.
John does like this.
No,
Oh.
you guys are both wrong. I hold it in between
Shit.
the gap between my middle and my pointer and then my ring and my pinky. And I hold it
Who?
like that.
I can't see without my glasses, but I'm just assuming it's something like this.
Why is that though?
The girls have good
Yeah.
handwriting? I just think maybe they just care more.
That's the thing. I honestly think that handwriting is about effort and not like your ability to write or not.
But I feel like since I've been doing it, like I don't have good handwriting, and I feel like if I cared early on, I would. But I now I care, but I just can't. Like,
But
I
if
don't know.
you were to take like a really long time, be like really careful.
I mean,
you
it'd
could.
be more clear, but it wouldn't be that good.
Okay.
There's a limit.
Yeah, there's a capacity that you can reach.
I also feel like because you're a rapper, it's almost cooler if you have bad handwriting.
No, but it's like messy and like not. I don't know. Like some people have good looking messy handwriting.
Yeah.
I don't.
Like, imagine if you look at Eminem's journal of all of his raps or whatever, and it's just like girl handwriting.
It's just pristine. There's like no scribbles, no crosses
Yeah.
out. I went to the Seattle Art Museum or whatever it's called, or the Museum of Pop Culture, and there's like Jimi Hendrix old journals and stuff. And like it was like messy and like sloppy and all these scribbles and everything. And you're right. Like it wouldn't even look right, or it wouldn't even be cool if it was like perfect. Like
Yeah.
almost the imperfectness is what makes it cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And dude, old people are so good at cursive.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
but that's because there was actually a reason to do it back then.
No, I know, but like it just looks like amazing.
Yeah.
Well, like my grandma, every time she gets me a card, she like signs like really long in cursive, and I
Yeah.
can only read like one word. a
Yeah,
sentence
dude.
Every
Yeah.
time.
I used to have that
Same.
problem too.
I feel bad. Like I'll tell my mom, like my mom will write me a card or something for like my birthday or whatever. I'm like, Mom, can you just tell me what this says? Because I can read maybe 3 words. But
Yeah.
I have heard though, like if you are really good at cursive, it's like twice as fast as writing because everything's connected
Yeah.
and like it's way faster than printing, which
Like,
is why people do
I
it.
remember when we had to take our SATs, we had to like write in cursive like I will not cheat or whatever. Like there's a whole paragraph you have to write, and that was the hardest thing on the SAT. Like it took everyone so long to just like I had to think about every single letter I was writing.
Why
I was
did
like,
they make you do that? Couldn't you
don't know.
just type or like
Write
write
it,
or
yeah.
sign on a line that says like there's a paragraph that says I won't cheat, blah blah blah, and then just sign?
I guess
Also, I have a confession.
Mhm.
you didn't take the SAT. You cheated on the SAT.
No, no. I feel like it's impossible to cheat on those. For almost as long as I've been out of high school, whenever people at college would ask me, "What'd you get on your ACT?" I would say I didn't take the ACT.
Oh, but you
But
did.
I did take it.
Oh,
I
what'd you
took the
get?
SAT and the ACT.
So did I.
But I don't remember. I swear to God, I actually don't know. Like, remember? I don't even know like what the scoring system is out of.
It's like out of 34. When we did it, it was
On
out of
the
34.
ACT?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't remember what I got. I just know that it was so bad that I was like, I made a vow to myself that I'm gonna tell people I didn't take it, but I took it. So I
Wow.
just need to get that out there.
Self-conscious about
Get it
your
out of
ACT.
my. Yeah,
I mean-
it was like really bad. Like it was like
Like
I shouldn't
18.
even get into any college at all bad.
15, like 12.
Like I don't know. I just know that my SAT was like it looked like it wasn't even the same person that took the test, but it was I will say I've always been really, really bad at reading, and so I didn't even finish I didn't finish the test because I ran out of time, and they just like literally took it from me because I ran out of time.
That happens to me too.
Yeah.
What did you get on your SAT? Do you know? Or do you know?
I didn't take it, dude. Honestly,
Matt's not going to
I didn't
college.
take it. Yeah.
Oh,
True, I didn't
speaking
even think
of,
about that.
Mm-hmm.
you graduated.
Yeah, I did graduate.
How's it feel, Matt? Yeah.
Let's go.
There we go.
I mean, it feels really good, but it's also really weird because, like, I mean, I've been staying busy, but it's like, normally it's like, yeah, it's the summer, but like school is coming up. This is the first time where it's like nothing's really like on the horizon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it must be like cool for you waking up knowing that like,
Mm-hmm.
all right, today I can just work on music all day if I want to.
Mhm.
It's kind of cool.
It's cool, but it's also like kind of stressful because I don't want to like give myself too much freedom to the point
Right.
where I like am not motivated to work anymore.
Yeah. Well, that's the same with me. I feel like it's nice having this freedom not being in school, but it's also scary because like if I don't keep myself busy, then I feel like I'm not like doing anything. Like I feel like I'm just like being like a lazy piece of shit because like I'm not working on anything school related.
Yeah.
And so if I'm just like chilling, then I'm like, I don't want to do this for too long.
Mm-hmm. I feel that.
Word.
You guys want to do some would you rathers to wrap it up?
Sure. It's always
Alright.
a good time. Yeah. Do you have any dirt on Chris you'd like to share?
Oh my gosh.
That'd
I
be
know.
good.
There's got to be
I
some
know-
story that he's never told us.
Nothing comes to mind, but I'm sure there's a lot. But like, Brian has a video of Chris, and I'm pretty sure he's had it for a few years. I don't really know what it is. I've seen it, but like, I know that Chris is so embarrassed by it that like Brian can expose it at any time, and he's done.
I have three videos of Chris that I could expose at any time.
And his life
Destroy
would be
his
over.
life. Yeah, pretty much.
Matt,
Yeah.
do you know of any videos of you that are in existence that you any videos or photos that you're like, if those get out, I'm donezo?
I mean, there's like funny stuff from when I was in like middle school, but I feel like now if I saw it, I'd
cares?
laugh.
Yeah.
But like, I'd probably cringe a little bit, but like, I don't think there's anything that bad.
Yeah. I think just this is like what I need to hide.
This
The podcast.
yeah. Dude, I've told so many things on this podcast
I never would
that
have
I
expected.
never said.
Mhm.
Or like I never would have said, but I just say it because I'm like, honestly, do it for the sake of the
Who
podcast.
cares
Mhm.
also.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has kind of helped me find my voice.
Just can't take anything you say seriously when you look like that. God, these
Ugh.
glasses are so tiny, dude.
know.
Yeah, dude.
They keep falling off.
I've never been more uncomfortable than I am right now.
Would you rather every time you have a dirty thought, your hair turns bright blue for 5 minutes and everybody knows what that means?
Oh gosh.
Or every time you fart, it comes out as a short sound clips of "Never Gonna Give You Up."
That's cool.
Yeah, I do that.
So it'll just start playing like in a restaurant. You just fart, like give a silent fart, and then all of a sudden,
Never gonna
"Give
give you up.
never gonna," and
That's
it's
a
just
lot
like
better.
everybody can hear.
Yeah, but like usually your farts don't last that long, so it's probably like never gonna.
No. What if it's like not equivalent to the length of the fart?
It's just like a
So it's
10
like
second
always
clip.
like a 5 to 10 second.
Yeah, I'd still do that. That's
You-
because that's better than hearing a fart sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then everybody knows you just ripped ass. Like
But
there's
do
no
they?
hiding that anymore.
I mean,
be honest,
strangers wouldn't.
guys. Quick question: How many times when you've been in a group of friends, like, and someone farts and it's you, and people ask, "Was that you?" How many times do you actually lie?
Well, if it's with our friends, I don't care.
It depends.
I'll still
on
lie.
who's-
all
I'll
the
announce
time.
it if I'm with our friends.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes there's the adrenaline of just the fact of knowing that you're fucking with everybody.
Well, that's true.
Wow, it's a weird game that you're playing.
I do it a lot. There's a good chance that if you ever ask, like, "Was that you?" It probably was me.
I think I asked
but
you
I'll
the
probably-
other day.
Yeah, and I think I said no.
I've asked you a
Wait, it was
couple
just
times
the
at
two
work.
of you?
Yeah, I'll lie about that
Even
too.
lie
I
about
was
that.
like, okay.
There's been like 5 times at work that we've been sitting there.
Okay, no, one of those times, there was one time at work when I swear it wasn't me. The
but
other
all
ones
other-
were me.
All the other 4?
Probably.
Isn't it just the two of you in an office?
Yeah, I'm like, it smells like a fart. And I was like, did you rip? And you're like, no, dude. I'm like,
And
mean,
then I
you
just put my
definitely
headphones
did.
back in. Yeah.
God.
So we'd all go with the fart?
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Okay. Oh, would you rather throw your parachute out of a plane, wait 10 seconds, then jump after it and try and get it? Or play one round of Russian roulette?
Dude.
With the gun,
I
right?
think I'd have to do that.
Isn't that where you have like one bullet in the chamber
And you
and then you
spin it.
spin it and then shoot it? Dude, I don't think I have the balls for that.
How much is one round just one go?
Yeah.
I would definitely do that. Or is
Dude,
one
but,
round
wait, but
like
how many
5?
bullets are there? Like, how many holes? Like, is it one?
Five,
Is it like
six,
7?
maybe?
I don't know.
5, 6, 7, something like that.
Let's say 7. So, like, there's a 1 out of 7 chance.
Wow.
that
No, I
you-
think it's probably 6. I think it's probably
Okay.
less.
So it's
That's-
like a 16% chance.
something like that. Yeah.
No, because it's like jump out of a plane. Like I'd probably just pass out. Like I'd be so scared.
I'll
See,
like,
but you
then
want to
you're
go
dead.
skydiving, Kyle. So
with
this
a
is-
parachute.
Yeah, but in that, you can literally track it down. Like, you could probably still
Okay.
see it by the time you jump out.
One.
Oh, no, because then you're moving away. So you're moving horizontally
Yeah.
as that's moving
one.
down.
I've never skydove,
Sky
so I
diving.
don't know how to,
Do
like,
it in
fly
general.
towards something and then grab it and then put it on.
I mean, it's like in video games. You just lean your head, and then that's where you.
Yeah.
I mean, but that also would be fighting for my life. So I feel like I would be like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just take the chance and just hope I. And if I die, I just get shot and I die.
Would you rather have someone else do it or you do it to yourself?
Me.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd almost rather want someone else to
Oh.
be in control of the trigger.
Yeah, but then
No, but then,
they
like-
get charged for murder.
Yeah, that too, and they're like haunted for the rest of their life. Like, imagine
Yeah.
if you did
Yeah.
it and like you just killed Kyle.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty
Feel pretty
devastating.
bad. Would you rather make a microwave ding sound every time you come or get a boner every time it rains?
It's
Dude,
raining right
it
now.
rains a lot here.
Yeah. Wait, what was the microwave every time you what?
Every time you come.
Oh.
Go, ding. Or if it's like my microwave, it's like beep, beep, beep.
Like I'm backing up a truck almost.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh.
Dude, you just constantly have a boner like when
Yeah.
it's raining.
It's like all
Start to
winter.
finish.
Oh, that
It's
would
like,
be
you
annoying.
do
Literally
that.
like 8 months out of the year in Washington, you're
And it's
gonna
like
be
all
wrecked.
day long. And while you're sleeping.
I think you got to do the
I think
microwave.
you gotta
Yeah.
go with ding.
Yeah.
And sometimes you might just got to put like some cotton in your mouth just to block the sound. Like bite on a pillow or something. Would you rather live in a world where every song ever is by Pitbull or live in a world where every song is Fireball by Pitbull, but it's covered by every artist ever?
Wait, what's Fireball?
Oh my.
I don't know. Is that one of his most sure
Yeah,
that's one like his
I
most
think.
famous song?
Sounds like
I'm going to play a clip of it.
Does anyone really like Pitbull?
Chris does. Chris really likes Pitbull, and
What
it pisses
Okay.
me off.
God, Chris likes the most like poppy music ever. I mean, it just sounds like every other Pitbull song, basically.
Yeah, so
So-
like every artist would be covering that song.
Yeah, so it's either that same song and it's just by every artist you can choose from, or it's just every song that's ever made is by Pitbull. So you could still listen to Old Town Road. It's just going to be Pitbull. That's a tough one.
Oh,
I think
God.
I'd do that one.
I think
but
I would
like,
too.
Dude,
so
I get
Pitbull's the
so
only
sick
guy
of his
allowed to
voice.
make music.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
just monopolizes all of music.
And if I tried to get into making music, it'd have to be Fireball. That's the other alternative.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
because if you wanted to make music,
Dude, you should try
Matt
to
just does
do that.
thousands of remixes of the same
You
song.
should just remix all of Pitbull's songs, and you could be like Pitbull 2. You could be like Bulldog,
Bulldog.
and then just redo all his songs and make them way better.
This one isn't like really a crazy one. This is just an interesting one. Would you rather be born blind or gradually go blind?
I'd rather be born blind.
Wait, really? Wow.
Yeah, because like that's what I know. Because then I wouldn't
Because
like
you wouldn't
miss.
feel like you're missing out on anything.
Yeah.
I don't get how you could
But
like,
then,
learn life being blind.
yeah,
I mean,
that honestly is like one of the most challenging things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like being blind would be like infinitely harder than being deaf.
echolocation.
What?
Echolocation.
You just-
Technically can't use echolocation.
You're not a whale.
Some people can't. No, some
No,
people
you
can
heard
click.
that clicking girl? There's
Yeah,
a click-
yeah. You're just like, oh, there's the microphone. That's crazy. Being Helen Keller would suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she was blind, deaf.
Like, I just want to be inside of her head and know what she thought.
Wait, she had a sense of touch, right?
Yeah, she
Well,
had
like,
she just didn't have.
She
couldn't
didn't know
see.
like obviously
Couldn't
she didn't
hear.
know language or was she, 'cause
No, she was able to talk and like learn sign language.
She-
Wait, was she born like that?
Yeah.
When she was
What?
like a baby, she became blind and deaf.
Wait, so how did she have any context of like what words
Dude,
are?
that's what
No,
nobody.
it-
that's
it's
the
because, like,
mind blowing thing.
The first thing was like she had a teacher lady, and she would sign into her hand like the
Mhm.
letters of something.
But how does she know? What
How
the
does she know how
letters
to
She
mean?
she
read
held
it?
something under the like she had her held underwater. I don't know how they did it, but she somehow learned how to read
Water.
Braille and all that, and
That
like
is
she eventually she
insane.
could talk by
That is-
feeling the person's mouth when they.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
dude! Shout out
Okay.
Helen Keller.
Shout out to Helen Keller. That would suck to be you though.
Would you rather be granted 5 wishes from a genie from the 1st century who has no idea how the modern world works, or 1 wish from a genie from the modern century?
1 wish from the genie from the modern century, and I would say I want infinite wishes.
See, no, that's the cop out answer. That's
Okay,
cheating.
Fine. I would do 1 wish because like that old genie is gonna like screw something up.
But hypothetically, if he's a genie, he can do anything. So even if he doesn't know how the modern world works, he could still hook you up with stuff from the modern world. Correct?
I don't know.
I was gonna say
he
like
doesn't know.
Or is he
you
part
could
of his
show him
time
like
period?
$100 bill and be like, give me like an infinite amount of this.
And he brings you a
But-
bunch of fake
But
ones.
like,
yeah, you
no,
bunch
but
of
like
counterfeit ones.
he'd probably bring them in, but like don't dollar bills and stuff have like codes on them?
Yeah,
Like
if
it'd
they're
be
fake or
counterfeit
not.
because there'd be the same
Yeah,
exact
see,
one.
he's kind of a dumb genie.
Yeah, like he wouldn't understand that. So that'd be the
Yeah.
problem. But
Okay. So
I
we'd
don't know.
go with the 1 wish.
I guess. What would you wish for?
fans
Sorry.
Fans, yeah.
for the podcast.
Yeah,
Dude,
I might
honestly,
too.
I'd probably
I-
wish for like 1 million listeners per episode.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
because like that would equal like income and like all this other
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot of more pressure because then we get a bunch of shit from people for things that we normally don't get shit for now.
That's true.
I would say good listeners.
Good-
Oh my god,
Wow.
I would
Good
wish for
listeners.
No
my
more
voice
voice
to, yeah,
cracks.
my voice to not crack anymore. Wish for Morgan Freeman's voice.
Would you rather be controlled by a mantis shrimp for a day and be forced to watch him make stupid shrimp decisions, or be the most wanted pirate on all of the 7 seas for a month in the 1700s?
Oh my gosh.
So like be Jack Sparrow.
To
pretty
be
much.
honest, I have
Yeah,
no
for
clue
a
what that
month.
first question meant.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
me
you're
neither.
controlled by a mantis shrimp. So it's a shrimp that's
Oh.
controlling your life, and he's
Oh.
making stupid decisions because he's a shrimp.
Oh, so I'm just like just wandering around.
Just like
my
falling
gosh.
on the ground or just
Mhm.
like running into things and like doing something really racist without knowing it. Or
Are
like
shrimps racist?
Well, no, but I mean, there's a
Yes,
chance.
Obviously,
It's true. yeah, true.
shrimps are racist.
They're all
Oh.
down south.
Or you could be the most wanted pirate of all the 7 seas for a month.
I could hide for a month.
Dude,
Could
I
you
don't
though?
know, like,
Because they live.
you
on
don't know how to
ships.
like sail.
yeah, yeah.
But if I'm the most wanted pirate, I feel like I might have some sort of ability. You know, like
Do you
I'm
think you have,
Jack
like, a
Sparrow.
You got a
crew?
crew, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a ghastly crew. What's the
What?
Scurvy.
ghastly?
I don't know.
Uh,
Is that a pirate term?
I don't know. It felt right. I don't even know if that's a word.
But also, if you're the most wanted, there's a good chance your own people could turn on you, because the other pirate groups might offer them money.
Well,
or
I'd have
protection.
you guys be my crew. Or would you guys turn me in?
Yeah, if I had to. I mean, if the offer's right.
Would you really? Would you turn me? If there was $1 million on my head, would you turn me in?
Did you like actually do something, or
No.
like I
Someone offers you $1 million.
to basically like frame you, and then get you in prison for something?
I don't
you
know.
didn't
There's
do?
just someone that wants to kill me or something. You're like,
Oh,
well,
not if you
Okay,
were
okay.
dead.
someone wants.
I mean, if you had to go to jail for like a year and I would get $1 million, I'd probably do it.
And then split it with him.
And then when you get out, I'd give you like 500, like half of it.
That's so not worth
$500.
it. That is so not worth it. to
Actually,
me.
no. You should hypothetically get like 750,000.
I should get all of it.
No, no.
I got a question.
Yeah.
I need to figure out a timeline for this. Okay. Would you rather wait, do you guys both have pets?
Yeah, 2
I
cats.
used to.
Okay. Would you rather be I'll just say my cat Griffey. Would you rather be my cat Griffey like
Suck.
stuck in his body but like your brain
Okay.
for a year? Or would you rather have Griffey's like mind and his consciousness in your body for a month?
But then if he's in your body, then you're not in control
But
anymore.
Just pounce
let's
on
just
things.
say
You
you
still
watch
are
from
him.
like a I don't know, like you're invisible and you can watch.
And I just gotta witness Griffey take over my body for
Yeah.
a month.
Like
Just
what
like
do you think?
pounce on random shit, chase the birds.
Just get really fat. Just eat everything.
Yeah.
I'd probably be a cat for a month because I feel like
No, it's a year.
It's a year.
Oh,
So it's like
or he's me for a month.
yeah.
See, in a month he could ruin my whole career though. Like he could ruin my life.
You probably wouldn't show up to work.
He'd
Yeah.
probably just like lay around your house. Probably it's Griffey.
Yeah.
You'd like pounce on a couple things and you'd knock over some glasses of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
But my cats bite people, so I'd be biting people.
Yeah.
Bro, I just imagine like John like climbing on counters. Just to do it.
My mom gets home. I'm like up on like the ceiling. Like, John, what are you doing? Would you rather have $100 appear in your pocket every time you put a finger in your butthole for 6 seconds at a time, or one time only take $500K tax-free up front? So
Wait.
So it's like, could I put my finger in my butthole enough to make up for $500,000?
oh, what?
Okay, look up how much time that would be. How much
Wait.
time in butthole is that?
Because I feel like this is really messed up, but maybe you'd get used to it over time.
Yeah, that's
and
what
then
I'm
you'd just
saying.
be racking
I would
in,
just like
in the
keep
dollars.
it up for like a week
Yeah,
straight.
yeah. Okay, so 500,000 divided by $100 divided by 100, 5,000 times 6, so that's 30,000 seconds.
Okay, how many is that? How many minutes is that?
So divided by 60, because there's 60 seconds in
Yeah.
a minute. So 500 minutes.
Okay, and then divide that by 60 again for an hour.
8.3 hours.
Oh, that's easy. Wait, really?
I think I did that right.
That seems like not that bad. It's like a full day of finger up butt.
I mean, you just go like,
Your finger
Watch
in
a
your
movie.
butt for 8 hours.
I wouldn't do it for a day. But like, yeah, like you just watch a
Dude,
movie and like
with the
couple times a
mindset
week.
that you're like making money, like it wouldn't be that bad, would it?
Yeah, a couple times a week, you just
I just see Kyle put his hand down low and just slowly slide.
Kyle, you going to work today? Nah. I'm earning cash right now, dude.
Passive income, dude. As you're at work, you do it. Then you're making double your money.
Oh,
You're
Well,
working.
that I would get fired. Her boss walks in,
Do you think like
fingers up my ass.
see, but I feel like here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. I think the pain would be from the initial insertion.
exactly.
So I
Yeah.
think that's almost cheating the system because this says
How far?
you put it in for 6 seconds at a time.
oh,
So you
Oh.
gotta put it in, hold it for 6 seconds,
Okay.
then take it out,
That
and then you gotta
changes
do it
everything.
That does
again.
change it. And is it like full, like all knuckles, like full finger?
wait, it's thumb, right?
Oh, thumb.
Yeah,
Oh,
I heard thumb,
No,
I
just
have
a
a skinny-
finger. It says
Oh.
a finger.
but okay, but your thumb is a finger.
I'm doing pinky.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. I'm doing-
Regardless, it's still a lot of insertion.
Ugh.
And
not-
dude,
it's not
think
that
about
bad.
it though. 8 hours, but every 6 seconds you have to take it out and put it back in again.
I think like I would just loosen.
Oh my gosh.
This is a disgusting conversation. I think I would probably like loosen myself up after, you know.
Just practice with something bigger.
couple times.
This is so inappropriate.
Like my hand or something.
I hope my parents
Let's
never watch this.
change the subject, please.
All right.
Maybe cut that whole
Yeah.
expansion part out.
Uh,
But that is what I would do.
would you rather find a book that's going to have everything that will ever happen in the next 10 billion years, or a book that's going to have everything that's already happened that we don't already know about?
I'd do the future.
Yeah, I could benefit myself way more.
But that's a lot of pages.
But
Who's going to read through that?
But
I can't even read a 100-page book.
But
Just look for myself.
if I were to use it to my advantage and say like, oh, who's gonna win the World Series this year? I could bet on it. But in the book, would it say that I won that money
By cheating?
by cheating?
Oh.
So like I would almost have to like follow what the book says I do.
Oh,
like
so
the
it's
book dictates
basically,
my
it already
life, kinda.
decides your whole life.
Kinda,
Then
yeah.
It
would
takes
do the
control
past,
of you.
if that's true.
It's not even necessarily the
Yeah.
well, it's the past and yeah, I guess it's everything that's happened in the past. See, but are you in it? Are you in it for the money or for the good of mankind?
Money.
Because but you could like
Easy choice.
you could like make the world a better place. You could show all the corrupt things that are happening in the government. You could expose everybody. You could prove that aliens are real.
They are.
You could do all this stuff, or you could
But
just
who's
be
gonna
like,
believe me though?
well, you have this book.
I have
You've
the
proved.
book.
You have the book. This is the famous book.
The book said I was going to be
Yeah,
here.
the book even says I'm reading this right now.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Okay.
But like, that's
I don't
really
know.
confusing because the book would probably say like, you're going to tell them, they won't listen. Then
Yeah.
it'll happen.
Oh, and then it's useless.
Yeah, and then they kill you, and then this is what happens to the rest of the world.
All right.
Damn.
Um.
Or, dude, that would be so trippy because you'd be reading out of the book and you look at like what you're doing in the book and you'd be reading like word for word what you're saying.
Whoa.
It's like predictive.
It's Inception.
It like predicts
Yeah.
what you're doing.
Yeah.
Well, that's
crazy.
creepy.
Oh. Would you rather be able to immediately lose 10 pounds or be able to eat a book and gain all of its knowledge?
Oh. Wait, so I have to
Wait,
like
what was the first one?
You can immediately lose 10 pounds like at any time.
none of us need to do that.
Yeah, I'm
But
super skinny.
It would give you the freedom to always eat whatever you want. Because at any time, you can just be like, I'm going to just lose 10 pounds now. The 10 pounds I just gained last month.
I'm sure I'd appreciate that when I'm older.
Yeah,
but I think I'm gonna go with the book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. But you have to actually eat
But you have
the
to
book.
eat the book. Like,
That's true.
do you have to eat the cover too?
Oh yeah, it's like a hardback.
I'd take like the most important book in the world and then like just cut it up real small.
And just
And
put
then
it with
just-
your food.
Put it
Just,
in a
like,
blender.
Over time, yeah, like make a milkshake. Like over time, consume that full book, and then as I consume it, I gain
Wait.
knowledge.
If you
What
blend
if-
it up though, like say you have like a couple words from the first page, couple words from
Oh.
the 50th, like
You-
it'll be really confusing in your brain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like what if you just get like a certain line in the
I just
book
do page
that
by
says
page.
like,
I'll do a page a day.
what if it says like the words kill people and those are the only two you ate,
Mhm.
and then you just get knowledge of killing people.
Kill people. I have to kill people.
Wow.
First book he reads
That's
is like
deep.
OJ's like If I Did It.
God, OJ's on Twitter right now. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
what a weirdo.
What an awful man.
Well, on that note, we're gonna wrap it up here. This has been a very fun episode. Go America, am I right, guys?
Go America.
Yay!
I can't wait to take this fedora
Yeah.
and these glasses off.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This was kind of all over the place, as per usual.
Yeah.
But anyways, like I said at the beginning, very important for everybody listening, Matt is dropping a very big song and a sick music video made
Yeah.
by yours truly tonight at 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Yeah.
Pacific time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you guys want to check it out, I'll have everything linked in the description down below. Matt, where can they follow you on social media?
You can follow me on Instagram at matt.mogg, M-O-G-G. And then also check me out on Spotify, Apple Music, and whatever platform you listen to.
Yep. Awesome. Kyle, where can they follow you?
You can follow me at Kyle Stafford36 on Instagram and Twitter. Also, you should follow the podcast at Pim's Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. We post clips. It's cool. Check it out.
It's cool.
Look at that face. How would you not want to follow that?
I don't know.
Thank you all so much for listening to this episode of Peak to Middle School. This was fun. If you guys are on one of the audio streaming platforms and you want a video version to go along with it, check out the YouTube. You can also check out my personal YouTube channel called The Narwhal, which has new videos every Wednesday. And there's new episodes of the podcast every Monday and Thursday. So check it out. We're always out here. There's always new stuff going on. With all that being said, we'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.
Bye. Everything's orange right now.